From the very beginning of its existence, conspiracy theories and rumors of sinister and shadowy plots have followed the philosophy of Freemasonry wherever it has been expressed. It has been the target of dictators and tyrants, religious zealots, and the paranoid for centuries. Its doctrines of liberty and justice have often seemed dangerous to social orders that are dependent on the suppression of dissent and the maintenance of authority. When discussing the nefarious accusations which are hurled at Freemasonry, none is more common than the association of Freemasonry with the shadowy and mysterious organization known only as the Illuminati. This network of wealthy and powerful co-conspirators is said to be spread across the globe, with the ability to influence and control almost every aspect of life on Earth, from wars and the conduct of nations to space exploration and the very shape of the Earth itself. This conspiracy theory does, however, have its roots in reality, as there did once exist a quasi-Masonic order known to history as the Bavarian Illuminati. Founded on May 1, 1776, the Illuminati Orden was created by Adam Weishaupt, a professor of canon law at the University of Ingolstadt. Weishaupt was the only professor at the university who was not a member of the Jesuits, and thus became increasingly anti-clerical and more enamored with the ideals of the Enlightenment. The organization was dedicated to the principles of political liberty and resistance to the absolute religious authority with which social and political life in continental Europe was controlled at that time. While not a directly Masonic organization, Weishaupt was quick to recognize the usefulness of Freemasonry to his cause, both as a shelter from prying eyes and a source for recruits. Weishaupt joined Freemasonry in 1777 with the express purpose of acquiring material from its rituals to enrich his own system and to gain by mercenary means the knowledge of the secrets held in the higher degrees. Ultimately, the Illuminati were unsuccessful in this attempt, as proponents of a rationalist and purely scientific philosophy verging on blatant atheism. The Illuminati were seen as anathema to the religious nature of the higher degrees of Freemasonry, and they failed to attract recruits from these organizations. In order to keep the interest and loyalty of their recruits, Weishaupt and his inner circle resorted to fabricating the higher degrees of the Illuminati, which were then purported as ancient rituals. As they continued to alienate the members of the German Masonic lodges they had worked so hard to infiltrate, and charges of atheism and radical revolutionary tendencies began to mount, Illuminism was banned by the Bavarian state and denounced by prominent Masons of the time. The fledgling order fell into sharp decline and was forced to disband. Conspiracy theories continue to abound about the Illuminati, and many people see the fingerprints of the nefarious organization in every major event. The real history of the Bavarian Illuminati is, however, much more fascinating and conspiratorial than any of the modern fantasies attributed to them. Freemasonry promotes a philosophy of liberty, equality, and fraternity, and does not stoop to infiltration and deception to achieve these aims, as the truth will always be able to speak for itself.